In today's video, I want to show you the most accurate buy-sell indicator in TradingView. To add this amazing indicator to our chart, here we click on Indicators and we search Volume Supported Linear Regression. This one, which is written by someone named Lonesome the Blue. This wonderful indicator calculates linear regression not only based on the price, but also combines it with volume. If you don't know what a linear regression is, in statistics, it's a predictive model that is used to estimate the value of a variable based on the value of another variable. It's a linear approach, and because of this, it can help us to calculate trends. And the amazing idea behind this indicator is that it combines it with volume, which gives us very accurate result, because as you know, if volume doesn't support an uptrend or downtrend, sooner or later the trend will end and a reversal may happen. As you can see in this indicator, we have two parts. One part is the histogram, which is moving above and below the zero line, and the other part is this line that is also oscillating above and below the zero line. This indicator calculates trends for two periods. One is short term with length of 20, which is represented by this histogram, and the other is long term with length of 50, and it's represented by the help of this line. These are the default settings, and we continue this video without changing the settings, but in practice, depending on your strategy that you want to use for trading, you may need to adjust the settings to define your short-term trend and long-term trend. Alright, now let me explain how this indicator helps us in trading. Let's begin with the histogram that represents short-term trend of the market. First, I'll explain what the color changing tells us, and then I'll show you how you can trade based on this indicator. So make sure you watch this video until the end. When the histogram is green and above zero, it shows that we have short-term uptrend. When the histogram is light green, it means that the strength of the trend is increasing and volume supports advancing of the price, and in this situation, buying volume is greater than selling volume. When the histogram is mid-tone green, it shows that the strength of the trend is decreasing and volume still supports the uptrend, but we have selling pressure. In other words, selling volume is greater than buying volume. And when the histogram becomes dark green, it shows that the strength of the trend is decreasing. Volume does not support the trend and we have higher selling volume, and there is a possibility for reversal in the market. Please pay attention that as long as the histogram is green and above zero, the market is still in uptrend, short-term uptrend. We have the same for red histogram. I'll explain it here because I want to have three of them in one place. When the histogram is light red, it shows that the strength of the short-term downtrend is increasing. Volume supports declining of the price and selling volume is greater than buying volume. When the histogram becomes mid-tone red, it shows that strength of the downtrend is decreasing. Volume still supports the downtrend, but we have buying pressure. In other words, buying volume is higher than selling volume. And when it becomes dark red, it shows that strength of the trend is decreasing. Volume does not support the trend and buying volume is greater than selling volume. And there is a possibility for reversal. Please pay attention that I said possibility of reversal. So this color changing of histogram should not be considered as a guaranteed signal of reversal in short-term trend of the market. I'll explain later how this indicator should be used in practice. Alright, now let's see what this line tells us. As I said, this line shows long-term trend of the market. When it's above zero, the market is considered to be in an uptrend, and when it goes below zero, the market is considered to be in a downtrend. When it's above zero, it changes color between different shades of blue color. When it's light blue, it shows that strength of the trend is increasing and volume supports the trend and buying volume is greater than selling volume. When it becomes mid-tone blue, it shows that the strength of the trend is decreasing. Volume still supports the uptrend, but we have selling pressure. In other words, selling volume is greater than buying volume. And when it becomes dark blue, it tells us that the strength of the trend is decreasing. Volume does not support the uptrend and selling volume is greater than buying volume. And similarly, when it goes below zero, we have three colors. When it's light orange, it shows that long-term downtrend strength is increasing. Volume supports the downtrend and selling volume is greater than buying volume. When it becomes dark orange, it shows weakness in the downtrend. Volume still supports the trend, but buying volume is greater than selling volume. And when the color becomes brown, it shows weakness in the downtrend. Volume does not support the trend and buying volume is greater than selling volume. Alright, as you probably wondering, if these center line crossovers by the help of this line can be used for trading. Yes, but not all of them. For example, this upside center line crossover was a good one, but this downside crossing was just a pullback. Again, this upside crossing was good, but this downside crossing was just a pullback, as you can see, and the price advanced after that again. I think you got the point now. We need to identify the longer term trend of the market, and this indicator, this line, shows long-term trend of the market with length of 50. But when we want to use the crossing signals of this line, we need to identify longer-term trend of the market. For example, I add simple moving average to our chart, this one, and in its settings, I set the length at 200. All right. Now, this moving average line shows me the longer term trend of the market. When the price is above MA200, the overall direction of the market is considered to be up. So here, I only take the bullish center line crossovers. And when the price is below the MA200, the overall direction of the market is considered to be down. So I only take the bearish center line crossovers of this line. The same methodology can be used for the histogram. When this line is above zero, in other words, the color is blue, and when we get a red histogram, it's actually a pullback. If you pay attention, all these red histograms are showing pullback in the market. And then when they change to green color, the market advanced, as you can see. Please pay attention that this is a multi-layer strategy. We are identifying different trend of the market. Short-term trend by the help of this histogram, longer-term trend by the help of this line, and relatively even longer-term trend of the market by the help of this line. So for example, here, after this red histogram, while this line went below zero and giving us some indications that the market may turn to downtrend, by referring to this line, we realize that this is also a probably a pullback, and we're gonna probably get two buying signals soon. One from the histogram when it changes to green color, and the other from this line when it crosses above the center line. The histogram signal happens sooner because it deals with shorter term trend, and on the other hand, this signal can be considered more reliable because it deals with longer term trend. This indicator is very powerful and one of the most accurate buy-sell indicator on TradingView, but just like any other indicators, you should never take your trading decisions only based on this indicator, and you must use it in conjunction with other tools and aspects of technical analysis. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.